Hi friends, welcome to Middle Class Matters. Today, the 4th June 2020, we will discuss on the world and the national situation. As far as the political situation in India is concerned, the Election Commission has announced the elections for Rajya Sabha on June 19, 2020. Once the election is announced, the fresh round of buying of MLAs is taking place. In Gujarat, 6 MLAs, Congress MLAs have resigned and they most probably will be voting for the BJP. And for the Rajya Sabha elections for the Karnataka, already the lobbying has started taking place by the dissidents and they will be demanding their pound of flesh. As far as the international situation is concerned, in the US, there are riots which are taking place in various states of US. And on Monday, the Trump administration has announced that they will use military to quell this riot situation. But whereas today he has come out openly saying that he will not use the military for the quelling of these riots. And he says that the riots will, as it is on its own, it will die. On the COVID-19 situation, worldwide, there are 6.6 million people who was tested positive and almost around 50%, 3.2 million people have recovered from this deadly disease. But whereas it has taken its toll of 3.88 lakh people around the world. Out of the countries, USA is the worst affected country with 1.9 million positive cases and whose recovery is 6.88 lakhs people with a death of 1.09 lakh people. India ranks at 7th place with 2,17,187 positive cases with a recovery rate of 1,04,000 people and a death of 6,088 people. But in India, in the last 1 week, around 1 lakh people have been affected by this pandemic and now it is increasing by 9,300 people per day. As far as the important people are concerned, the Indian Defense Secretary Mr. Ajay Kumar has also tested positive for corona and putting the defense into jeopardy. Whereas in the UK, the Business Secretary Alok Sharma has also tested positive. So that means that the world has to unite together to fight this deadly disease and come out with remedies for this. And it has caused the situation of the people who are employed getting unemployed, and migrant laborer problem is becoming very big in India. As far as the business situation is concerned, against the backdrop of pandemic, the government wanted to push the privatization. But whereas the leading industries are taking shelter under the corona, invoking the force majeure clause to not to follow their already entered contract. The government has already said they privatized by auctioning 6 airports which have been taken by Adani Group. But whereas the Adani Group has told that they are not taking over 3 airports immediately and they are deferring it because they are not able to pay 1,000 crores which is to be paid to the Airport Authority of India in the month of August, and they are seeking for extension up to December 2020. And they are now not interested in other 3 airports with the asset transfer fees payment. And in the meanwhile, GBK Group, which runs the Mumbai airport, which has already bid for the Navi Mumbai airport also, now trying to raise around 8,000 crore by selling 80% of its stake to the sovereign wealth funds abroad, especially to the Abu Dhabi Investment Group, Canadian pension funds, and another group which is coming together to buy this 80% stake. So that means that the government trying to sell some more public sector companies may not take place in the near future, maybe up to around 2022. As far as the Indian business tycoon Vijay Mallya is concerned, the government wanted to extradite him to India to recover his outstanding amount of 10,500 crore to the various banks which have formed the consortium to recover the amount. Vijay Mallya has already lost the final battle for extradition, but whereas he is maneuvering, within 28 days if he is not extradited, he will be discharged from this case. And he is invoking 3 major problems in this. He has already initiated bank corruptancy proceedings in UK, and he is also seeking asylum in UK. And the Home Secretary of Britain, Mrs. Priti Patel, is not signing his extradition order also. So in all probability, extradition of Vijay Mallya is not in near future, may or may not happen also. Let's see the final wrap up of business situation in India today. BSE has lost 200 points and trading at around 33,900 points, and NSE is trading with minus 55 points, around 10,000 points. Gold is almost rising for the last 15 days, and almost it is remaining around 1 gram rupees 4,380, and 8 grams 35,040 rupees. And the Indian rupee is becoming weaker and weaker every day, with US dollar standing at against 75.53 against Indian rupee, and euro at 84.65, UK pound at 94.66. This may be very favorable for the Indian exporters, whereas this will be not in favor of the imports, which India is a major importer country rather than exports, because the net Indian imports is more than the exports. That means that the Indian government has to spend more money for getting the same imports. Whereas the crude oil prices and the natural gas prices are very favorable to the Indian situation. The crude oil is trading around 36.55 WTI, and open basket it is around $34.95 per barrel, which is almost around 30% lower than the previous year. The natural gas is trading around $1.822, which is around 24% lower than the previous year. With this, we will wrap up this news edition.